put paint samples on each wall of the room you're thinking of painting. The reason for this is that if you put a small square of paint onto each wall, you get an idea of how the paint actually looks like in the room. If you do each wall, it also means that you get the idea of how natural light falls on that specific wall, and also artificial light falls on that specific wall, so you can see what it looks like throughout the whole day and into the evening. It also gives you an idea as whether the paint is too light for your room, or whether it's too dark, or whether it's just right. Put wallpaper samples on the wall you're thinking of decorating. The reason for this is because you can then get an idea of how your pattern looks in the actual room in terms of scale. And very much like the paint colours, it gives you an idea of how artificial light and natural light play on the sample itself and the colours that you're willing to choose. By having an A4 is brilliant, but if you can have an A3 size, it actually gives you an idea of how big the pattern can be and whether it looks right for that specific wall area. Sometimes the pattern can look too big, or it can look too small, or it can just look right. So mix pattern with plain. Whether this is with your wallpaper, your cushions, your lighting, or even your fabrics, mixing the two together is actually a really lovely way to bring character, personality and depth into your room. By using different patterns, it's a lovely way to create different focal points within your room, but then by breaking these patterns up with similar colour, plain fabrics or items and homewares, means that you can create a relaxing and calming environment to that room as well. Put together an ideas mood board or even a Pinterest board. The reason for this is because you can then see all of your ideas in one space. You can see what's working and what isn't working. If you put your ideas for all the wallpaper samples, your fabric samples, your furniture ideas, as well as your colour ideas as well, you get to see everything come to life physically in front of you rather than just what's in your mind. Create your own personal style, don't follow trends. In the interiors world, we have new trends coming out every 6 months. There's always a new craze to follow and that we want to buy. However, my advice is to actually go with your own personal style, go with what you love, not what anybody else loves. This is because your home reflects you and it's where you have to be living in pretty much 24/7. If you do love a certain trend, my advice would be to go for a small, affordable item that can actually be replaced over time, meaning that you are getting the enjoyment out of a trend whilst keeping it personal to your home.